process, to give a good idea of the process of the methodology. And the Forest Flaneur is the current website I'm using for my workshops and lectures.
Can you spell the second website for me, please?
The Rebound.
Rebounds.org.
Yes.
Okay, and the other?
It's in the chat. The first one's in the chat. The beginning.
Okay,
forestflaneur.com. The first list.
That's your first website.
Yes, that's the website I'm using to contact me for workshops in the future. Okay.
Oh, all right. Okay. Okay.
So tonight we're finishing the series on COVID, and I really appreciate Tony. Thank you so much. So this is it's been 6 weeks. It's fantastic. And I hope everybody feels better about COVID and healthy.
Let me explain, translate it first to our friends. Oke, teman-teman, jadi hari ini Miss Rosa akan mengajarkan kita bagaimana menggambar mandala ya. Kemudian beliau di chatnya itu ada tertulis, ada website ya. Nah itu ada, forestflaneur.com itu ya, itu tentang website yang ditulis beliau terkait dengan tesis yang dibuat beliau untuk mendapatkan gelar PhD-nya ya, gelar doktornya. Kemudian beliau punya website yang kedua yaitu www.bound.org. Itu adalah website terbaru yang akan berisi tentang workshop, kemudian acara-acara yang diadakan oleh beliau. Jadi untuk informasi terkini dapat dicek di website yang kedua ya, yan.org. Oke. Kemudian beliau juga berterima kasih kepada Mr. Tony yang sudah memberikan kesempatan kepada beliau selama 6 minggu ya kira-kira ya, untuk berbagi dengan kita semua dengan melalui new normal learning ini.
Okay, so that was just to let people know about what I'm doing currently. And Ms. Rosa, can you tell about the second website? So somebody is asking about the Forest Flaneur website. That's the question about the Forest Flaneur is the website that I use for giving workshops and explaining how what I do right now at the time. And Rebound was about my thesis.
Oh, okay. So it was the opposite. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry about that.
Sorry.
I thought it was the opposite. Forest Flaneur was the your thesis. No, it's the opposite, right? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, I'll explain back to the audiences. Okay. Teman-teman maaf ya, ini kebalik tadi yang saya jelasin itu ya. Jadi yang www.forestflaneur itu .com adalah website terkini yang berisi tentang workshop yang diadakan oleh beliau. Oke. Nah, kemudian yang rebound.org itu adalah website yang berisi tesis beliau. Oke, keduanya masih aktif. Saya dapat masuk ke yang rebound.org. Jadi saya mendapatkan beberapa informasi di sana. Oke, jadi bisa dicek di sana ya teman-teman. Nah itu dari situ juga kita dapat mengenal lebih banyak tentang beliau juga. Oke.
Okay, so that's better.
I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't explain that before, but I was talking about COVID more than anything. So, but to have a healthy life, walking and touching and having the sense of being connected with nature, that's what I teach about art. So this, the mandala also can be done with flowers, and you can take a walk in your garden maybe, and then you can use that, to and make your mandala if you want to do that. That's another form. Take a walk and then use this as a template. And so, okay, so that's a possibility.
Oke.
You can
Nah,
combine walking, touching nature, and then creating art.
Jadi beliau ini termotivasi untuk kembali kepada alam ya, jadi ke alam, semua hal yang terkait dengan alam. Kemudian misalnya saat berjalan kita memegang pepohonan, kemudian itu juga bisa kita lakukan, kata beliau juga. Itu sama halnya juga dengan mandala ini, jadi kita kembali ke alam, demikian. Oke.
So I think everybody has their paper. Is that right?
Semua sudah punya kertas ya, kertas dengan
Right.
juga yang ada gambar print mandala itu ya. Jadi ada kertas polos dengan juga mandala ya. Oke.
Okay.
They need 2 papers, right?
Yeah, and well, the tracing paper is only one, and then you have a photocopy, maybe a print of your mandala. What you want? Did you choose? Everybody have their mandala ready, printed?
Apakah semua sudah mencetak ya, udah ngeprint ini ya mandala yang diberikan oleh Mr. Tony?
Yes.
Jadi hari ini kita akan belajar untuk menjiplak ya, menjiplak. Nah, seperti yang ditunjukkan oleh beliau itu, jadi kita punya kertas putih yang polos ya, biasanya menggunakan kertas kalkir ya. Nah, karena kertas kalkir itu cenderung transparan seperti yang ditunjukkan beliau, kemudian ditaruh di atas mandala yang telah kita print ya, seperti demikian. Oke.
So the first part is copying. Like I said, we're not making the mandala. We're going to spend some time copying. This is because this is the concentration. So you can take your tracing paper, put it on your photocopy. Do we have, could I find out what ages we have? Could people explain what ages are? What children, what ages? Do we have young children in the audience?
Oke, teman-teman boleh diinformasikan coba di chat mungkin ya. Kira-kira peserta kita ada yang berusia berapa saja ya? Karena untuk anak-anak yang usianya di bawah 7 tahun tidak melakukan tracing ya, tidak menjiplak. Jadi yang menjiplak itu 7 tahun ke atas. Kemudian beliau menanya, oke, ada yang kelas 6, 6th graders.
6th grader, what age is 6th grader?
6th grade, what age? 12? Umurnya berapa? 12 ya, kelas 6 ya? About 11 to 12 years old, I guess.
8th grade. Yes. Okay. So better to put ages for me. I'm so sorry. Ages are better.
Oh, oke. Beliau minta umur aja lebih gampang ya. Oke, 11 to 12.
Okay, 11 to 12, 8, okay, 12 to 13, okay.
30 adults.
Do we have any young children under 7?
Ada yang di bawah umur 6 tahun? Bawah 7 tahun? 21, 10. Di bawah 7 tahun?
7? Okay. Adults, you don't have to tell me your age. The adults is over 21, that's fine. 10 years old. Okay, 10.
I guess everybody is okay. There's 8 years old, so older than 7 already ya. Okay. Younger than 7, ada yang di bawah 7 tahun?
Okay. Under 7, anybody?
Di bawah 7 tahun ada? 11, 11.
Okay.
I guess not. Everybody
I was just worried.
7.
Okay, I wanted to start because if you have very young children, it's good to start with them and put them. Okay, so everybody else, let's start with the tracing paper and your mandala. Can people show me on the screen the mandala they chose? printed? Is that
Oke,
possible?
jadi beliau menginginkan teman-teman untuk menunjukkan mandalanya yang sudah di-print dengan kertas kalkir ya. Jadi mungkin kameranya mau dinyalakan semua ya. Mungkin
Is that
terutama
possible?
yang sudah menyiapkannya ya. Ya,
If possible. Okay. If you
let
don't
me.
want to, that's fine too. It's okay. If you're, I just wanted to
Okay.
see, everybody has one, right? Okay. Right. Susan, did you choose? Tony, did you choose a mandala? Did you print? Are you ready today?
Not me.
Not you.
Because
Oh,
I didn't, because I thought I was the one that's gonna explain to everybody, so I'm not be
no
able to do
problem.
it. Maybe Mr.
No
Tony
problem.
already did.
Tony, did you print one for your children? Mr. Tony. Maybe Mr. Tony is not here. Okay, so we have a pencil, right? Have your pencil ready, black pencil, right?
Jadi
Okay.
sediakan pensil hitam ya, warna hitam. Kemudian
Okay, so let's take some deep breaths because this is kind of like a meditation. So just relax, everyone. Center your paper. That's good. Center your breath. And okay, we're going to begin. And I hope everybody has a page, because if not, then I don't want to wait 15 minutes and people have nothing to do. So let's make sure everybody has a mandala printed. Yes, do you have a printed mandala to trace? Okay.
teman-teman, beliau menanyakan kira-kira ada berapa dari teman-teman, berapa orang ya yang sudah menyiapkan print mandala juga dengan kertas kalkir ya, karena beliau tidak mau 15 menit menerangkan tapi nggak ada yang ini ya. Ini soalnya seperti meditasi, kata beliau, saat kita melakukan penjiplakan itu ya. Kita akan menarik napas yang panjang, kemudian bagaimana kita akan membuat dari bagian luar ke bagian dalam menjiplaknya ya, itu akan membuat konsentrasi juga, demikian kata beliau. Jadi kalau misalnya ada yang sudah menyiapkan, mungkin bisa di chat ya, agar mungkin kameranya dinyalakan mungkin ya. Okay. This one is from Nelvina. It's her first time join this class.
Okay.
So she didn't
Okay.
know, I guess. Okay.
No problem. No problem. Okay. Because Susan, I'm not sure, maybe I just have to go to the second part and we make a mandala together. So I'm just not sure. Are people tracing today, or they want to learn how to make? I don't mind. I can jump to making.
Jump to making, you mean tracing it or just?
Well, if nobody has this, then we're waiting for nothing. Everybody's just waiting because they're not doing it. So that's why I want to know, how many people, if you raise your hand, how many people have a print and tracing paper?
Jadi yang sudah menyiapkan print dan juga kertas tracingnya, kertas kalkirnya, coba diangkat tangan ya. Kalau nggak ada, beliau akan langsung tidak bisa membantu, maksudnya menunjukkan kepada kita bagaimana menjiplak yang benar, karena tidak bisa langsung praktek demikian. Jadi beliau akan melanjutkan ke bagian berikutnya. Jadi kalau yang ada, saya minta untuk angkat tangan mungkin ya, kasih reaksi angkat tangan mungkin.
Okay. So if not, I can just begin to how to make a mandala.
Okay, there you go. I have two, Nessa and Santia. They have another one, Angelina. Okay, great. Okay, so we have 3, 4.
Okay, there we go. Good.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
good,
Excellent, Santia.
good, great. Okay,
Okay.
so we have 4. Okay,
4.
4.
Yes.
So Tony sent the information if they want. Okay, so the 4 people, let's do this. The 4 people can start to trace, okay? Okay, so 4 people can trace, it's fine. And the other people I will teach how to make, okay? So please start. The 4 people can start, okay?
Jadi keempat orang yang sudah menyediakan kertas kalkir dan juga hasil print mandala tadi bisa mulai ya. Ikutin petunjuk dari beliau ya. Oke.
Okay. And so maybe some people didn't understand about tracing paper. So the 4 people, they have tracing paper or only prints? They have the tracing?
Apakah teman-teman yang 4 orang ini punya ini ya, kertas kalkir itu ya, untuk menjiplaknya punya ya? Oh, okay. Santia has the like a plastic or something that does it work like? Yes, Miss
I don't
Rosa, does
know.
it work?
I'm not sure plastic can work. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Santia, Valeria itu gimana caranya kalau pakai yang plastik itu ya ngejiplaknya? Jadi di bagian let me unmute her and ask her if it works for her.
Okay, so don't worry about printing. I'm going to just continue with how to make a mandala. Okay, if you have a print and you want to color and you don't want to trace, if you want to color, you can begin coloring. Okay. Tracing is interesting because it's more meditation, but.
Excuse me, Miss Rosa, your voice is breaking off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is this better? Is that better?
Yes.
Better.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
Thank you. So some people can begin coloring if they don't have tracing paper. Other people can trace and just take a deep breath and start coloring or tracing.
Nah, teman-teman yang punya kertas yang sudah di-print, entah bisa yang kertas printnya saja bisa mulai mewarnai ya. Kemudian yang punya kertas untuk menjiplak yang kertas kalkir itu dapat mulai menjiplaknya sambil melakukan itu tarik napas panjang dan dalam ya.
Okay. Other people, if you have a piece of paper, we're going to make a mandala.
You mean the one with the tracing paper?
No, from the beginning with just a blank page.
A blank paper? Oh,
yes,
okay.
Blank paper.
Oke, jadi teman-teman bisa siapkan kertas polos saja ya, seperti yang ditunjukkan beliau. Kertas polos.
Again, I'm sorry, some people printed, some people didn't. Most people did not print, so I have to change my style.
Okay. Now, Miss Rosa, I have a quick question. Now, about the one who's gonna do tracing, are they tracing from the outside to the center or from center to the outside?
I think it doesn't matter. I think that the mind and they can do how they want because the mind is going to focus anyway. Doesn't matter. That's a good question.
Okay. Alright, let me explain to them. Oke, teman-teman yang punya kertas kalkir dan juga hasil print mandala tadi bisa melakukan penjiplakan dari bagian tengah atau keluar ya ke bagian luarnya mandala itu atau sebaliknya dari luar ke bagian tengah ya. Tidak masalah. Nah, ini akan meningkatkan tingkat konsentrasi kita ya, lebih fokus gitu ya. Okay, Ms. Rosa.
That's a very good question. So the idea is to be free and slowly you will choose how you want to construct and finish your mandala.
Jadi kita bisa melakukannya secara bebas, tapi secara perlahan pula, dan akan mandala tersebut akan selesai ya. I think Valeria is doing that, tracing.
Okay, just keep going, just enjoy. Just breathe.
Jadi ambil napas ya, sambil bernapas. Oke, jadi secara tidak langsung Ana akan dilatih untuk berkonsentrasi ya.
Okay, I put more specific in the chat. So everyone who does not have a print, we will begin to construct with a blank paper.
Oke, nah
And
jadi
and a pencil.
teman-teman kata Miss Rosa yang tadi belum ngeprint, siapkan kertas putih polos, oke, seperti yang ditunjukkan oleh beliau. Oke, siapkan kertas polos. Saya minta teman-teman siapkan ya. Jadi beliau bisa membimbing lebih nyaman gitu. Oke, mari kita lakukan bersama-sama ya. Oke.
Okay. Oh, let me see. Let me see if my camera will pick this up.
Let me get a paper for myself. Okay.
Right. So we need to find the center of the paper. Okay. Sorry, my camera. I apologize. My camera is not.
Okay. Miss Rosa, somebody is asking.
Yes.
What size of paper?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's your choice.
Oh, oke. Jadi kertasnya ukurannya bebas. Yang penting polos ya. Jadi kita bisa pakai untuk gambar, ya. Oke.
So sorry, my camera. Okay, so I find the middle. I measure the middle to get the middle of the paper, the center. So measure coming down and across. So you have the center point.
Jadi kertasnya dibuat, kita cari titik tengahnya dari kertasnya ya. Jadi paling gampang kertasnya dilipat kali ya. Dilipat dari kiri ke Miss Rosa, I have an idea. Is it okay if you just like kind of like fold it half here and then another half, then you're gonna find the center?
Yeah. Yes, you can do that, but I think it's better with a ruler.
Ruler, okay. I don't have ruler here. Okay, teman-teman.
That's okay.
Jadi teman-teman,
just don't worry, relax. Doesn't matter. The ruler helps you just to relax. Okay.
Jadi teman-teman, kertasnya diukur dari kiri ke kanan ya. Dari kiri ke kanan kita ambil bagian setengahnya ya. Setengahnya berapa? Kemudian dari atas ke bawah juga. Dari atas ke bawah kita ukur, terus kita ambil bagian tengahnya berapa ya. Oke.
Okay, so you want to make a circle in the middle. So connect, and I use a container, like a container, you know. I just use a container and put a circle. No?
Oke. Jadi setelah dibuat
or you can use, you know.
Okay.
So that you can put a circle around the center. Okay.
How big is it? Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter because you want it to be symmetrical. So just try to create the center. It's not the outside, it's the inside circle. Okay, so that creates your center.
I mean, how big is the circle you want?
The circle is not big because that is your focus point.
Okay.
So if I remind you, you see this mandala? You see the center?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. teman-teman, ini kita diminta setelah mau mendapatkan bagian titik tengah dari kertasnya tadi, kemudian kita akan membuat lingkaran di bagian tengahnya itu. Nah, lingkarannya itu diminta beliau tuh agak seimbang ya. Jadi jangan terlalu besar, jangan terlalu kecil. Seperti yang dicontohkan oleh beliau di kamera tersebut ya. Bisa menggunakan apa saja yang berbentuk bulat, kemudian dibuat lingkaran di bagian tengahnya ya. Oke.
Okay, so you have a small circle in the middle and a large circle here. Because you want to put
Miss Rose,
yes.
I cannot hear you. Maybe
Yeah, no, it's because if I put the paper in front of the microphone, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
All right.
So
Let's start
I'm
again.
gonna use the camera in a different way, okay? So if you see the petals are going to go around the second circle. So we have a small circle in the middle. Okay. Then another circle.
Jadi kita buatnya itu ada lingkaran yang kecil sekali di bagian tengahnya ya, teman-teman. Itu bagian tengah, paling tengah itu ada lingkaran kecil. Ya, kemudian ini setelah lingkaran itu kita buat daun seperti daun begitu. Jumlahnya itu how many petals in the inside? 8.
So then outside, so now if you notice, to make a petal, okay, I'm going to show you how to make a petal, okay? So I made my circle, okay? And then I put a line, okay, in the middle. Okay.
Oke, teman-teman, ini kita diajarin bagaimana membuat daun ya. Jadi itu bagian tengah dibuat lingkaran dulu. Kemudian dari itu tengahnya itu titik tengahnya dibuat garis kata beliau. Kelihatan tidak ya? Oh, Miss Rosa, the somebody is saying that the picture is blurry.
I know I have a problem with my camera. So
Oh, oke.
here's
Jadi itu kamera beliau yang mohon dimaafkan ya. Coba
I'll
itu
try-
dilihat dulu lebih jelas lagi.
so here's the center.
Dari garis tengah, titik tengah.
Here's the big circle. So this is a small circle in the center. Okay. The big circle. So see, I only made a line there, and then here is the first petal.
Oke, jadi itu tadi ada titik tengahnya ya teman-temannya. Titik tengah itu kemudian ada lingkaran yang kecil di bagian tengah, kemudian ada lingkaran yang besar di bagian luar. Kemudian dari titik tengahnya itu dibuat garis keluar, lebih keluar dari yang lingkaran besar itu ya. Oke, Miss Rosa.
Okay, now did you try that, Susan? So you
Yes,
see,
I did.
So you see, this is the line, the center line. This is the other center line, right? And then here's where my circle is coming around. So I'm only working in one petal. I'm just here on this one petal, okay? And then I put them in the middle, coming straight out. I divide this because this is 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
If I divide again, I have 8. Right here, I'm going to have, right? Then I'm going to have 1. Okay, here's the next petal. I'm going at the top. Okay, here's another petal. 2.
Jadi itu tadi dari garis tengahnya ya teman-teman, itu kita bisa membuat seperti tanda tambah gitu ya, atas ke bawah, kemudian kiri ke kanan, kemudian itu kita dapat 4 ya. Kemudian beliau memberikan garis seperti garis garis ini ya, bukan di antara atas dan kiri itu dibuat garis lagi, kemudian dibuat kayak daun demikian ya teman-teman. Oke, kelihatan tidak ya?
So Susan, can you show yours? What does yours look like?
Let me make the petal really quick first.
Okay, anybody able to make a petal yet? Can anybody show their paper? Not yet, okay, maybe they don't have paper.
Mine is not symmetric.
Oh, that's okay, don't worry. Takes practice. Again, this is the center line. I just come over one side, the other side. With a ruler. That's okay. Oh, there we go. Good. Look at Emmy. Good job, Emmy.
Okay, there you go. Emmy's
There we
done.
go. Emmy's going. Good. Good. Excellent, Emmy. Nice. Now try to make all the petals going around. You have 8. Okay, so here's another one, 2. Okay, and then I can change. So you have 8 lines going out, okay. And Susan, I did send a template for the 8 lines. So if the template, if Tony sends it.
Yes, I think he did. Oke, teman-teman, ini Mr. Tony sih sudah mengirimkan di grup ya. Itu apa gambar mandala yang harus kita ngeprint itu sudah dikirimkan oleh Mr. Tony.
Oh, now I know what's wrong with my camera. Okay, my camera was in a different.
Jadi ada ya kamera Miss Rosa agak
Sorry,
bermasalah
I
dikit, jadi
apologize.
tidak terlalu jelas ya. Jadi
Okay,
bisa dimaklumi.
okay, so now my camera is correct. So
A lot
sorry.
better. Okay.
So again, we have the lines coming across. We have the center. And I just come down, a little curve, come to the next one, top, and just play, don't worry, be happy, okay.
Jadi ditirukan ya yang itu dibuat oleh Miss Rosa. Jadi tadi daunnya 8 ya.
Okay, don't worry. Okay. Susan, how is yours? Getting better?
Mine is not balanced. Oh my
Okay. Show me, sorry. Show me yours again. How
Oh,
is
can you
yours?
see it? Oh, why is it like that? I'm looking.
Because of you have the background. Yes.
Oh, I have background, so you want, oh, how do I do it?
You have to, it's okay. You can't because of the background. Don't worry.
Okay, let me take the background off.
That's why my camera was blurry.
Okay, let me get it on.
Okay.
Oh, mine is not balanced. Too small or something.
Don't worry.
Oh, so I gotta redo it, I guess.
Don't worry. That is the concept, the main concept. So I'm gonna go over that again, okay? So if we divide the paper, you know, center it. Okay, we have the lines coming to the center, each side. Okay.
Jadi yang tahap paling dasar kata beliau harus kertasnya harus dicari bagian titik tengahnya ya. Saya nggak ada garis.
You can start with just a cross, okay?
Jadi dimulai dengan seperti yang ditunjukkan oleh beliau ya. Yang belum mungkin bisa dicoba lagi. Saya mau coba lagi.
Okay. And then you can divide each one. So you make 8, okay? It's 4, and then I'm going to go across will be 8. Okay, so now I have 8. Okay, you're right.
Oh, jadi digambar seperti yang ditunjukkan oleh beliau seperti arah mata angin ya. Oke.
Okay. Okay, then I'll put the circle in the middle.
Kemudian dibuat lingkaran di bagian tengah.
I'm using this, the very simple. So I'm using the ruler.
Pakai busur ya teman-teman, jadi lebih gampang untuk buat lingkarannya.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can use anything. But
Anything that rounds work, right?
yes, it will. So then you have the circle.
Oh, oke. Jadi apa saja yang bentuk lingkaran ditaruh di bagian tengahnya, teman-teman.
Yes, you can use a paper. But this the advantage. Look at the advantage. This is transparent. So it's easier to find the center. See?
Oh, jadi kalau pakai busur itu kelihatan ya kan, busurnya transparan, jadi kelihatan saat kita membuat garis-garis diagonal ya.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's why mine is not balanced, because I didn't know where I just used regular.
When you buy these for geometry for children, they have for geometry.
Yes.
No,
For the
so
kids
they're
should have it.
transparent, and they have numbers and they have grids.
Yes,
Grid.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's nice about this is for ages already using geometry, this is an extension of geometry.
Jadi pakai busur lebih mudah teman-teman ternyata.
Okay, now
Miss Rosa, maybe let me go get mine really quick, okay? I'll be right back.
Hey, no problem. So if we make the pedal, I know Susan is not here, but that's okay. We make the pedal. I start from this point, okay, and then come down, okay, and then I start from this point, and then come down, okay.
Yes, my darling.
So we start from this point and come down.
Oke,
So-
teman-teman. Okay.
The pedal takes practice to get a curve, okay. So Susan, then when you see this point coming out, that's where I start to make the pedal. So
Coba teman-teman itu di saat let me try. Let me try mine and let me explain. Okay.
This is extended, right? You can see this goes beyond. This is outside the circle, and you have a point here outside the circle, right? This is your starting point, and then from here, there's one part of the pedal, and here's the other part of the pedal. See? So I'm using this as my center point for the pedal. And then from there, I'm making that curve, okay? And then I move here. So I'm using this point. You can measure these to be sure that this is a centered. No? So then I'm using this point. You see that, Susan?
Yes. Ini jadi kita
Then,
diajarin buat daun ya teman-teman itu.
okay. And I'm moving to the next point. Okay.
So each petal is going to be overlap, is it?
It can be if you draw them correctly, no, but that's fine. Don't worry.
Oh, oke. Jadi
Don't worry.
akan ada bagian yang agak tersusun dikit ya. Nah.
You can fix it
Oke.
later. You can fix it later. Don't worry. We're just getting the main design, okay? So you can fix it
Jadi
later.
itu bisa ini lagi dibuatkan desain utama ya, gambar yang utama. Nanti bisa diperbaikin polanya kalau misalnya kurang beraturan kata beliau.
Just relax, you know. So now you have 8 petals, okay? Okay. And I'm missing here. I have one more to do here. Okay. But okay. No. And then you can fix it. You can look at your petals and oh, okay, I want to make these better. Okay. You can move around again. It's a meditation, you know, so don't worry. Okay. It's a meditation. Okay. Don't worry.
Jadi gambarnya kata beliau tidak perlu sempurna karena ini kita bisa balik lagi kembali untuk perbaikin lagi.
Okay, just relax, and then you start to feel the paper, like, oh, which way should I put the paper? You know, which way is easier? So your body is moving with the paper, Susan. So it's new. It's not the computer. Okay.
Sambil kita menggambar ini, secara tidak langsung tubuh kita juga akan bergerak ya, seiring dengan kita menggambar. Oke, nanti ini mau buat bagian daun yang kiri. Nah, kemudian kertasnya diputar. Nah, badan kita juga berputar. Tidak seperti kalau kita lagi bermain HP ya. Di HP kan badan tidak bergerak, kata demikian. Oke.
Okay, so this is something new for your body, something new. Your mind is working the whole time, you know, as you're trying. All the time you're trying. Okay, so don't worry. So let's put a circle, a point at the end of the petal. Okay, then you can count. 1, 2, so you put a point. Okay, it'll be easier. You make sure you have 8.
Di bagian luar daun tersebut dibuat titik-titik yang ditebalin kata beliau, jadi bisa dihitung ya.
Then you can look at your petals and see where do they need to connect to be symmetrical. So you have to maybe erase, you have to find a better curve.
Lalu daunnya kita perhatikan lagi setelah dibuat titik, diperhatikan kira-kira bagian mana yang harus diperbaiki. Mungkin ada yang mau diluruskan lagi atau dibuat lebih lengkung atau dihapus, demikian kata beliau, biar lebih seimbang. Tapi tidak perlu terlalu berpikir yang terlalu memikirkan hasilnya ya. Jadi dinikmati saja.
Erasing, this is also a very nice tool for drawing. It's the opposite of drawing, but it helps. Okay.
Jadi penghapus itu adalah kata beliau alat yang sangat membantu ya. Jadi dihapus. Nah, oke. Are you erasing the circle part, the
No,
inside?
not the circle. I'm erasing some of the lines I don't like.
Oh, okay.
You can erase what you want, okay? If you want, I'm just erasing what I want. I think, oh, this is confusing. I want to erase this line inside.
Jadi kita bisa hapus garis-garis yang tidak kita inginkan.
Not the circle. The circle is important to keep, okay?
Jangan yang bagian lingkarannya jangan dihapus karena itu adalah bagian yang sangat penting.
But maybe I can erase this big line, you know? Maybe I don't want this line. You know, you can modify, okay? Okay. So now I can see maybe here, this petal is connecting to this petal and this petal is different. So you can modify how you want. I want this petal bigger. I want this one smaller. You can use your eraser. Just have fun.
Jadi
daunnya, keep the circle in the middle.
Jadi daunnya bisa dibuat ada yang besar, ada yang kecil. Jadi terserah. Jadi bebas untuk berkreasi ya teman-teman. Yang paling penting bagian lingkaran di tengahnya itu tetap jangan dihapus ya.
So now I'm going to put a small circle in the center. Okay, this is my center point. I'm ready for the center point. Okay?
Nah, kemudian di bagian tengahnya dibuat lagi lingkarannya, lingkaran kecil.
And now I'm going to erase those lines. Okay? In the center.
Which line?
I want to have the center clear now. I want my mind to be clear. So I'm going to erase the center.
Setelah dibuat lingkaran kecil di bagian tengahnya, garis-garis yang berada di dalam lingkaran tersebut dihapus.
Susan, how you doing?
Let me make my small circle first.
Okay. Yeah, you know, the more you do this, the better you get.
Makin banyak kita berlatih, semakin bagus hasilnya.
But tracing's good, right, Susan? Tracing's
yes.
good. Just relax, you know. Tracing's easy. It's good to trace first, then make, but we didn't have that opportunity, so that's okay.
Move my eraser. Okay, I'll be right back.
Just enjoy with the eraser. You know, the eraser is a good tool. Just enjoy. It's not a mistake. You see, you're actually drawing. It's like drawing with the eraser. This is something my mother taught me. Is that the eraser is your friend. It's not, oh, I made a mistake and you have to erase. No, you use the eraser as a tool. You understand?
Beliau berkata bahwa penghapus itu adalah salah satu alat penting juga dalam menggambar, karena kita secara tidak langsung akan membentuk gambar tersebut dengan menggunakan penghapus. Itu yang diajarkan oleh ibu beliau ya.
Nice tool. Okay. Okay, how are you doing? You feeling better, Susan?
Yes.
See, just relax. Okay, do you have a small circle now? The center?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay, good. And you have 8 petals. You have your dots. Did you make a dot at the end? A
Yes.
point? Okay, you have a point at the end.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I have 8. Let me erase
Okay.
this part.
good. Your circle is clear. Okay.
Jadi pastikan teman-teman kita sudah ada lingkaran kecil di tengah, lingkaran besar, kemudian ada 8 kelopak ya, seperti daun demikian, kelopak.
My big circle is clear. My small circle is clear. See?
Kemudian kita bisa menghapus garis-garis yang kira-kira tidak diperlukan ya, garis-garis bantuan tadi.
Then let's make one more circle in the center.
Inside the small circle, you mean?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is make like a flower. We'll make a circle in the middle, very small. Very small. Okay, here's my very small circle in the middle.
Lalu di bagian tengah lingkaran itu dibuat lagi lingkaran lebih kecil seperti yang ditunjukkan oleh beliau.
Okay, and I'm going to make petals around that circle. Okay.
Lalu dibuat kelopak lagi ya seperti daun itu. 8 also?
Yes, and it's natural because you just move, you can just move from line to line. So you move from one line to the next line and then to the next line. It's just symmetrical. You just have to move your pencil from one line to the next. See, Susan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even have to think really.
Lalu dibuat 8 kelopak ya.
This is a simpler petal, much simpler, like a daisy.
Daisy, yes.
Okay. So it's very similar to this mandala, see?
Jadi sangat mirip dengan mandala yang seharusnya kita print ya. Sangat mirip, kata beliau.
Do that. Okay. So that's our center. We're finished with the center. Okay. So Susan, can you show me your little daisy in the center? How's that going? Good. See, there you go. Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Thank you.
So now you can create, like here they put designs inside the petal. They made outlines here.
Nah, kemudian di bagian lingkaran besar itu ada banyak gambar-gambar ya, desainnya itu ya.
So if you want to continue with, again, the inner circle you keep clear. So don't, if your mind, you can use this part to be complicated. So if you want to just make a curve, maybe, you can just create here. Okay.
Jadi di bagian lingkaran yang luar itu, di bagian lingkaran yang besar,
if you want to put a diamond, maybe you want to just put a diamond. Any shape, you can put any shape here. In
bisa
in the
berkreasi
inner
sendiri.
circle. Okay.
Seperti ya itu ada bisa bentuk kayak bentuk wajik atau bisa bentuk lingkaran, terserah, boleh.
Or maybe I'll put a diamond, okay? But somebody can put something else, okay? You can put a triangle. No? Today we just do something simple, no problem. Okay, square.
Hari ini kita cuma mencoba sesuatu yang mudah, kata beliau.
Okay, so I put diamonds, okay?
Oke, seperti yang digambarkan oleh beliau, memberikan gambar wajik ya, seperti wajik, berbentuk seperti berlian begitu. Terserah, bebas, boleh saja, sesuai kreasi masing-masing ya.
You can put anything. You can put triangles if you want. Another circle, another flower. And now I'm going to put a secondary line on that petal. I'm going to put an inner petal. So I just copy from this line to this line. I'm just copying.
Nah, kemudian dari kelopak yang besar di luar tadi, kita membuat lagi kelopak yang lebih kecil di bagian dalamnya dengan bentuk yang mirip dengan kelopak yang bagian luar ya.
Okay. I hope you're having a good time.
Beliau berharap teman-teman menikmati ya.
Again, I'm using this as a master. This is I'm using the master.
Jadi beliau berusaha meniru seperti yang harusnya kita ngeprint ya.
So if the first step is you copy, you trace it, so then you're learning it before. So then this is easier.
Oh, jadi sebenarnya tahapannya itu kita sebenarnya harusnya menjiplak dulu ya, menjiplak apa yang beliau telah kirimkan di PDF tersebut. Setelah kita menjiplak, kita sudah agak biasa dengan bentuk-bentuk kelopak, daun-daunnya itu. Kemudian akan lebih mudah bila kita membuat desain sendiri ini tanpa jiplakan, demikian.
Okay. So okay, so the last part is we're going to create this outside the petal. Okay, this section on the outside. So that's a circle, a big circle that connects the dots. So I'm going to connect this dot to this dot, this dot to this dot. See?
Okay.
Okay, so
Nah,
I'm gonna
kemudian
go
langkah
around.
selanjutnya kita akan membuat lingkaran di bagian luar. Jadi apa yang kita lakukan adalah kita menghubungkan antara titik-titik ya. Titik-titik di bagian luar yang ada di kelopak luar itu digabungkan.
Okay, so you connect the dot.
Okay.
Okay, so I have all the dots connected.
Nah, seperti yang terlihat di gambar, semua garis titik-titiknya sudah terhubung ya, sehingga membentuk lingkaran di bagian luar. Oke.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
Sorry, thank you for showing me, Shantia
Oh,
Valerie.
Chantia.
That's-
Oke,
Thank you.
Chantia katanya bagus hasilnya.
Oh, she has it tracing.
Yes, she's the one was tracing earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Look at
Bagus
that.
katanya,
Thank you,
Chantia.
Mentari. Look at Mentari. Good. Excellent.
Mentari juga
Nice.
dibuat ya.
Nice. Beautiful. Yes.
Cantik
Look at
katanya.
that. Beautiful. Okay.
She
Anybody
did
else
it
want?
pretty fast.
Yeah, see? See, we did that. See, that was it. 1 hour. You can make a mandala.
Yes, and then just pretty complicated for a child.
No, Susan, show me yours again.
Oh.
Did you connect the dots?
Yes, I
Good.
did.
Yes, good. Did you make the diamonds? Did you make the inside here? Did you make? Not yet?
Mine is not diamonds. It's like a little
Okay, good,
like
good,
a pearl.
good.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so
this
now,
Aurel is done.
excellent,
Aurel.
excellent. And now we're ready to
Bagus
color.
katanya. Okay,
Yes, we're ready to color.
Mentari is done also. Oh, Aurel
Okay,
is pretty cute.
it's good, yeah. Okay, ready for the colors. Are you ready? Have your color pencils or crayons?
Sekarang bagian mewarnai.
Ooh, Ariel, good. Ariel, good, good. That's excellent. Tony, where are you? Mr. Tony. Okay, pencils, ready to color? We're going to start coloring, okay?
Sekarang bagian pewarnaan ya teman-teman. Yang punya pensil warna.
Okay. Remember, no black, please, no brown.
Jangan pakai warna hitam, jangan warna coklat, and no gray also, right?
No, no gray.
Oke, jangan pakai hitam, abu-abu, dan jangan pakai coklat. Jadi pakai yang warna-warni, yang bagus ya. Oke.
Look at those colors.
Nanti has a box of it.
Okay, so there are complementary colors for your information. So we talked about primary colors, you know, the red and the blue and the yellow.
Yes.
And then your secondary colors are complementary. If you put them together, they are nice. They go together. So when I'm back to the colors here. If you see like green and purple is a secondary color. Okay, so they will be nice together, but choose any colors you want. Okay, so it's nice to combine the primary and the secondary. Okay, and your pencils, You have the
Oh.
pencils maybe already. You don't have to make the colors. You don't have to paint today. Okay, so
the secondary colors is only produced when we use the two pencil colors together with the water.
yes, that's correct.
If
That's
you
correct. I
don't
mean,
use water, that it won't come out.
that's true. I mean,
Oh, oke. Jadi teman-teman, kita kan ada punya warna yang warna-warna dasar, kemudian ada warna-warna sekunder ya. Nah, kemudian warna sekunder ini hanya akan bisa kita hasilkan bila kita memakai pensil warna yang khusus, yaitu pensil warna yang bisa dicampur, yang setelah kita warnain kita bisa pakai air. Nah, kemudian akan terbentuklah warna-warna sekunder. Oke, jadi kalau misalnya kita belum punya pensil warna yang sejenis tersebut, kita pakai aja warna-warna yang ada. Jadi secara bebas lah. Kecuali ya, 3 warna tadi, hitam, abu-abu, dan coklat jangan dipakai ya. Oke, Miss Rosa.
so you're right. This is the paint
Okay.
because when colors blend, you're actually mixing them. It's like cooking. It's like cooking. So, you know, if you don't cook the garlic with the onion, it doesn't taste right. It's the blending of the two together. It's like cooking. So this is 2 pencils together. It's not the same if you paint. So
Yes.
that's the difference between painting and putting 2 colors.
Jadi
Okay,
seperti yang
just like
dicontohkan oleh
cooking.
beliau di gambar di kertas itu, yaitu di bagian atas itu adalah pensil warna khusus yang diwarnain barengan, kemudian ditaruhin air, akhirnya hasilnya seperti lukisan, seperti menggunakan tinta yang untuk lukisan itu ya, yang cat air. Nah, kemudian yang di bawah itu adalah seperti warna biasa, pensil warna biasa yang dicampur-campur gitu, tapi dicampur. Nah, hasilnya itu akan berbeda. Jadi tidak perlu kita pakai dicampur begitu kalau pensil warnanya bukan khusus ya. Oke.
Okay, so that's why when you buy pencils, you have all the colors. Okay, so there's all the colors, they're already made. Okay.
Jadi kalau kita punya pensil warna biasa kan warnanya banyak ya. Nah, itu jadi kita tidak perlu mencampurkan warna lagi. Seperti kalau cat air, oke?
Okay, so let's color whatever feels right with no black or brown, okay? Just try any colors, okay? And enjoy.
Jadi
We're gonna take
boleh
10
dicoba.
minutes, okay? Just 10 minutes to color,
Oke,
okay?
coba ya selama 10 menit ya.
So it's like starting. It doesn't matter where you start, okay? So I'm starting in the middle, but you can start anywhere.
Jadi bisa dimulai di mana saja ya, dari bagian luar atau ke dalam dan sebaliknya ya.
Here's an example of a child's tracing paper, and they colored it. See, so any color.
Itu adalah contoh yang sudah yang hasil ciplakan, kemudian yang sudah diwarnai ya.
Okay. And again, it doesn't, your mandala doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, it's
Jadi
just
bisa
enjoy.
diwarnai. Jangan intinya kita bisa menikmatinya. Jadi nggak usah terlalu dipikirin terlalu sempurna ya. Yang penting menikmati.
There's another, this one's more complicated, but they did a really good job. They just started, they haven't colored yet. So it's really, that's tracing.
Itu adalah contoh lain dari peserta workshop beliau.
Okay. So, but today we made our own mandala. That's really advanced.
Namun hari ini sebenarnya kita harusnya menjiplak ya, tapi kita sudah diajarin kelas yang lebih tinggi, membuat mandala sendiri tanpa menjiplak. Ini adalah kelas yang lebih tinggi. Sebenarnya harusnya minggu depan kalau nggak salah ya.
Oh, congratulations.
So, beliau mengucapkan selamat ya, kita sudah berhasil membuat mandala sendiri.
Usually when I'm teaching, I try not to color with children because I don't want them to mimic my colors. So I just instruct and move around.
Biasanya beliau kalau mengajar tidak mewarnain ya, karena beliau tidak mau anak-anak meniru apa yang dia. Jadi mau anak-anak lebih bebas ya, mewarnai sesuai dengan keinginan mereka.
So it's good for parents to allow the children, everybody's coloring their own and surprise at the end, okay? And then you can share at the end.
For mandala, I usually, me and my kids like to we bought the mandala books, and then it's all already, it's black and white, so we usually just color it. We never trace or made our own mandala before.
And that's the meditation part. And as
It
you
was
know,
fun, and it is pretty.
this is more of a meditation and a calming because it's more than coloring. It's creative, your own creation. It's more free to.
So like you say last week that when we made our own mandala, actually we have more connection to the mandala instead of just coloring it.
That's true, and the tracing gives us the added concentration.
Oke. Jadi menurut beliau ya, karena saya memberitahu beliau bahwa saya bersama dengan anak-anak saya biasanya kami membeli buku mandala yang ada di toko buku itu ya, sudah ada desainnya macam-macam, kami tinggal mewarnai saja. Nah ternyata kata beliau ya, kalau kita membuat mandala sendiri seperti misalnya menjiplak saja ya, itu akan memberikan latihan konsentrasi yang lebih baik daripada kalau kita hanya mewarnai saja. Jadi beliau menganjurkan kita untuk menjiplak setidaknya atau menggambar seperti mandala kita sendiri seperti hari ini.
So it's not as passive. Just coloring is a passive activity, but the tracing or the making is an active, but it's concentrated. So this is a active meditation, and it's not passive like watching TV or watching videos.
Jadi saat kita mewarnai itu cenderung lebih pasif kata beliau ya. Jadi bila kita membuat mandala kita sendiri dengan menjiplak atau membuat dari dasar seperti hari ini, itu akan membuat kita lebih aktif. Jadi aktif secara tangan juga secara konsentrasi.
So that enhances your creativity and problem solving in the future.
Oke. Jadi itu juga akan meningkatkan tingkat bagaimana kita akan mengatasi masalah bila ada masalah ya. Jadi kita akan terlatih.
It also helps with your self-esteem because there's no right and wrong way to do it.
Jadi juga akan meningkatkan rasa percaya diri karena saat kita membuat mandala seperti hari ini atau dengan menjiplak itu tidak ada yang namanya salah atau benar. Semua bagus.
And then sometimes you can trace from different mandala pieces into your new creative piece. So I can take a part of this and trace it onto my new one.
So you can combine it.
So yes, you can start to get ideas to combine.
Oke. Jadi beliau berkata bahwa kita kalau kita ngeprint ya hasil mandala yang ada yang sudah dikirimkan oleh Mr. Tony, kita dengan gambar yang kita buat hari ini kita bisa buat juga dijiplak atau meniru mandala yang sudah jadi untuk bagian-bagian tertentu.
This has trees and birds.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah,
seperti yang ditunjukkan oleh beliau itu mandalanya ada pohon, ada burung-burung ya. Jadi itu sudah tingkat lebih bagus lagi ya, sudah terlatih.
So that's why tracing, I gave several examples for tracing that I highly recommend doing that and enjoying that first.
Jadi di file yang dikirimkan di grup itu sudah ada bermacam-macam ya, yang bermacam-macam jenis mandala. Jadi beliau sangat menganjurkan kita untuk mencoba untuk menjiplaknya. Dengan demikian kita punya ide-ide apa sih yang mau kita gambar di mandala buatan kita sendiri. So now I understand that by doing tracing, we have the idea of what kind of shape we want to put on our own mandala, right?
It's subconscious. Tracing is your meditation. So you're not, it's different from when you're constructing. So it's two different kinds of meditation. Tracing is you're just breathing and following the lines, and it's if you have a lot of stress, perhaps you just want to do tracing. If you have a problem, maybe, and you want to get away from the problem, then you do a construction, because that means that you put your mind in some other place. That's constructing a mandala like we're doing today is complicated, so your mind has to focus on the construction, and that sometimes helps you move away from your problem, but later you come back and you may find an answer.
Okay. Jadi kata beliau, dengan kita meniru ya, menjiplak mandala tersebut, kita itu melakukan sesuatu yang membangun ya. Jadi kita misalnya saat kita punya masalah nih, kita bisa saja langsung menjiplak mandala tersebut, karena secara tidak langsung saat kita menggambar mandala tersebut, mengikuti garis demi garis itu, pikiran kita akan terlepas dari masalah kita, terus kemudian secara tiba-tiba kita akan menemukan jawaban apa sih yang untuk mengatasi masalah tersebut.
Okay, I'm finishing up a couple of squares. Okay, so maybe we can share what we have.
Oke, beliau menyelesaikan punya beliau dan mungkin kita bisa saling menunjukkan hasilnya ya.
When you're like this point, you can practice breathing, just having a long breath. Okay.
Sambil mewarnain atau sambil kita menggambar mandala tersebut, kita juga dapat perhatikan napas kita ya.
Just how that breath is longer and longer.
Jadi bisa tarik napas panjang dan dalam, kemudian dilepaskan ya. Jadi kita bisa lebih bisa memperhatikan jalan napas kita.
If you ever visit Cambodia, you can see a compound. Angkor Wat is a temple, huge temple that is a configuration of a mandala.
Jadi di Vietnam ya ada
Cambodia.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cambodia. Isn't it in Cambodia is in Vietnam?
No, that's a separate country. Cambodia is next to Vietnam.
Myanmar,
Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam.
Oh, oke. Jadi di Kamboja ya, di Kamboja itu ada tempel ya, itu di situ adalah yang bagian-bagiannya itu seperti mandala gitu. Jadi
the whole temple is a mandala.
So it's like in Bali also, right?
Bali has another form of a mandala, yes. But the Angkor Wat in Cambodia is spectacular.
Oh, oke. Yang ini Angkor Wat yang di Kamboja katanya sangat bagus kata beliau. Nah, kemudian yang di Bali itu juga mandala tapi mandalanya berbeda. So the mandala style that we learn is the Tibetan style.
Yes, but Buddhism moved out of India to as far as Cambodia and as far as Indonesia. I mean, that's the huge, and then to America, Japan, and America. But the beginning of Cambodia was one side to the east, and Japan, and then China, and then Indonesia. There you go. So how is your mandala? How's it going, everybody?
This is mine.
Oh, nice. Okay. Anybody else want to share?
Santia, Amy, Aurel, Elvina.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, she's making flowers on the outside. Yes, you can still stay more on the outside. This is very wonderful. That center is
Jadi Elvina bisa itu tinggal diwarnain ya. So she just need to color it.
That's fine. It's fine, but you know, we have the idea that the center is that like your center of your heart. That keeps you healthy. Hey, wow, Ariel, good, nice. Okay, everybody. Oh, very
L'Oreal.
nice. Okay, wow, son,
Good job.
nice, wonderful, wonderful. Anyone else to share? Oh,
Valeria.
Valeria, what do you have there? You're working hard.
There. Angelina. Wow, that's beautiful.
Angelina. Ooh, beautiful. She's tracing.
Sangat cantik kata
Wow.
beliau.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous, beautiful. Anyone else? Unita? Anyone?
Ada lagi yang sudah selesai, mau ditunjukin?
Netri, nice, nice. Okay. Now, any questions about our workshop?
Well, there's a question here on the chat.
Yes.
Let me, it said, what is the relevancy between that drawing and our relaxation living?
The relevancy. Okay, so the concept of the center of this, your mind, we discussed this last week, if you want to see the link in YouTube, is coming together where the mind is centering. Do you remember that, Susan? We
Yes,
explained
I
that.
do. Oke, jadi begini ya, itu sudah dijelaskan oleh beliau minggu lalu. Jadi beliau menganjurkan untuk saya bacakan dulu ya, ini pertanyaan dari saudara Eka ya. Itu apa sih hubungan relevansi antara menggambar mandala ini dengan kehidupan yang lebih rileks ya. Itu sebenarnya sudah dibahas oleh beliau minggu lalu di YouTube. Beliau mengajarkan untuk melihat YouTube-nya lagi. Itu sebenarnya saat kita membuat itu, membuat mandala, fokus kita itu akan tercerap ke bagian tengah mandala yang berbentuk lingkaran. Demikian kata beliau.
Good question.
Good question. Pertanyaan yang bagus kata beliau.
And Valerie has her hand up. Does she want to ask a question?
Valeria ada pertanyaan. Maybe because it was earlier, we were asking who has the who has tracing paper and everything printed. That she was raising her hand. She hasn't put it down yet.
Now, I'd like to ask how people feel. I don't know if everybody was drawing with us. So how do you feel, everybody? Everybody okay? Interesting?
Jadi sekarang beliau pengen menanyakan ya, setelah kita melakukan gambar mandala, kemudian mewarnai bersama ini, kira-kira coba mungkin ada yang mau angkat tangan, mau bicara, bagaimana perasaannya setelah kita melakukan ini ya? Atau mau di chat, atau mau bicara langsung? Mungkin angkat tangan agar di unmute ya.
Thank you. Yes, that's a good idea.
Okay. It was good, quite relaxing. Dari Nelvina, from Nelvina. Relaxing.
Oh, good.
Bagus. Mungkin semakin sering kita lakukan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Asan Chang said, feels like going back to the kindergarten.
Yeah, good.
Jadi kita merasa seperti kembali ke masa kanak-kanak, enak kan? Jadi tidak ada bebannya. So it's right, if we go back to kindergarten age, then we don't have anything on our mind, just playing and then relaxing. Nothing to worry, right?
Perfect.
Ya, jadi itu memang perasaan yang mau kita bawa kembali dengan melakukan ini, kata beliau, bagus kalau begitu.
That's the concept. The concept is to remove yourself from the world you're in, that complicated world. Okay.
Jadi memang intinya itu memang demikian. Jadi kita ingin dengan melakukan menggambar mandala, mewarnai ini akan membuat kita itu merasa terbebas dari apapun yang membebani kita dalam kehidupan ini. Okay, and then here's from Amy. Even though no finish coloring, okay, she feels so satisfying. Okay, and then by even though her result is totally different from others, she feels happy, she feels relaxed. Yeah, that's good. Bagus. From Valeria, feels good.
Oh, that's
She
excellent.
likes it.
That's good because you know kids are in isolation and parents are struggling. So I want you all to feel good.
Jadi dengan adanya pandemik ini, mungkin ini adalah salah satu kegiatan yang bisa kita lakukan di rumah ya, bisa bersama dengan orang tua, dengan anak-anak, dengan jadi kita bisa mengisi waktu kita lebih berguna ya.
Matahariku.
Jadi ini adalah cara untuk menghindari untuk bermain di HP terus ya teman-teman ya. Karena kan sudah merasa senang ya. I suggest them to avoid on doing on the gadget because make these activities make them feels good. So keep on doing it.
Yeah, this is again. I need to emphasize the tactile difference. Okay, so my PhD is in tactile, the touch. So if we're using the mouse, you know, the mouse, this is a tactile, it's monotactile, it's plastic, okay, which is fine, but it's only one dimension, okay. The phone is also one dimension, and it's this tactile, they have that too much already. So their sensitivity and their mentality will only have one sense.
Jadi beliau sangat tidak menganjurkan kita menggunakan HP atau mungkin laptop ya, gadget begitu terlalu lama ya, karena itu hanya ada satu bagian saja ya, itu jadi ada geraknya satu aja. Jadi akan membuat kita tingkat sensitivitas kita pun akan berkurang, hanya satu jabah gitu.
And that affects the brain.
Yang sudah pasti akan mempengaruhi otak kita. There's another question
we
here.
have, yes?
Go ahead, finish first. We have.
Okay, so this is a pencil's wood. So I still like to use wood pencils, and an eraser is a different tactile. You have to use 2 fingers. You can use the left hand. Again, you're using both sides of the brain because we're having left and right. I can use the eraser in one hand, the pencil. The paper is another tactile, different feeling. Okay.
Jadi saat kita membuat mandala ini ya, ini banyak melibatkan semua organ tubuh kita ya. Jadi misalnya saat kita menggunakan pensil yang terbuat dari kayu ya, ataupun pensil warna yang terbuat dari kayu, itu kita menggunakan tangan kiri, tangan kanan. Kemudian saat kita memakai penghapus, ada 2 jari yang digunakan, yang diaktifkan. Jadi kita mengaktifkan juga otak kita bagian kiri dan kanan. Saat kita menggambar di atas kertas pun itu ada bagian yang bagian kita menggerakkan badan kiri ke kanan juga ada terpengaruh juga ke otak kita.
So you're handling your body is moving with the paper. This is it's different than just a screen. See, so your kinesthetic movements. It's all relaxing your body and your brain.
Jadi saat kita menggambar, badan kita bergerak, tangan kita bergerak, otak kita bergerak, semua. Jadi ada banyak gerakan kinestetik dari tubuh kita ya. Jadi ini sangat bagus, sangat dianjurkan oleh beliau.
Then if you if you take this and use nature, maybe leaves or flowers, and then you can put them inside your mandala and you can create a picture with nature, it's another tactile, different, or rocks, no?
Jadi
This
saat
could,
kita buat
no?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Right, this could be 3D. I mean that you could actually place the rocks around, like the Tibetans do sand. They use sand. You could use different elements from nature and really have fun, you know, with soil, with leaves, make this three-dimensional, more like a collage from nature. And then you erase, and it doesn't have to be permanent. The Tibetans use sand and then it's not permanent. See?
Yes.
That's another possibility, another dimension of that.
Oke. Jadi beliau juga menganjurkan ya kita bisa buat mandala ini menjadi 3 dimensi ya. Jadi 3 dimensi itu jadi misalnya seperti kita buat kamuflase ya itu ya. Saya lupa itu kamuflase kalau nggak salah ya itu. Jadi itu di bagian mandala tersebut kita bisa menggunakan daun-daun kering atau juga menggunakan pasir berwarna demikian. Jadi jadi gambarnya ini seperti 3 dimensi.
Okay, so you can use any objects to fill, and then you can create it in 3D.
Jadi
another
seperti yang dicontohkan itu ya.
Yeah. I mean, so that's why the mandala can be more than two-dimensional. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Here, Miss Rosa, from Mentari.
Yes.
I accompany my child while learning to feel happy. Okay. From Mentari, she says she's happy. Accompany the child doing this, and then this is the first time. It's his first time attending this class, but she saw him so focused on the drawing. That's very good.
Yeah,
Sangat bagus ya.
Yeah, it helps too.
Jadi terus dilakukan ya Mentari ya. Meskipun kita tidak ada di kelas ini, tapi kamu sudah belajar bagaimana membuat mandala ya. Jadi dengan demikian sering berlatih akan lebih bagus ya. Now I told her to keep on doing it, and then it's gonna get better.
Anytime. So any more questions? Susan, what about
there's
you?
one question here. What about those coloring apps? Let me see. They also have a lot of mandala. I like coloring them. Okay.
So apps and coloring on if you can put your phone away, put away your digital, because it creates a different form in your brain. Your brain has more capacity later for problem solving and relaxation. So if you put away your phone, you don't have all of that overstimulation. This is the opposite when it's not digital. It's understimulation.
Beliau tidak menganjurkan kita untuk menggunakan apapun alat yang ada elektronik ya, yang seperti gadget-gadget tersebut, mau di apps atau di laptop ya, di HP atau segala macam, itu sebaiknya dihindari. Jadi dengan menggunakan alat tersebut juga badan tubuh kita sedikit yang bergerak ya, itu akan mempengaruhi otak kita juga, kata beliau. Sebaiknya dihindari. I think that's the last question.
Okay, so like it becomes 3 dimensions, a work of art with collages, and yes, okay, that's very good, Ibu. Yes, that's excellent. Yes. That's excellent. Yes.
Jadi untuk yang mandala kita kalau mau dibuat 3 dimensi ya, itu kita bisa menggunakan batu-batuan yang kerikil kecil ya, daun-daun yang mungkin kita haluskan, atau juga pasir ya. Pasir kan sekarang banyak yang pasir berwarna ya, kita bisa gunakan. I saw some of the coloring stands at the bookstore also. They might use that.
Okay, Okay, again, it's tactile. The more you use your fingers and both hands, because the brain is connected to the hands. So this is giving your brain more possibility to be balanced. That it gives you that's why it's relaxing when you're using both hands.
Jadi dengan kita menggunakan kedua tangan ini ya, kedua tangan akan terhubung ke bagian otak kita ya. Jadi otak kita akan membuat kita menjadi lebih tenang, lebih relax gitu ya.
So many times we're holding something in one hand and we're drawing with the dominant hand, but we're still using those hands to pick up and turn the paper. See?
Jadi saat kita menggambar dengan tangan kanan atau tangan kiri, bagian tangan sebelahnya juga bergerak ya. Jadi kita tubuh dan tangannya kita semua bergerak.
Okay.
Yes.
Susan, this has been a pleasure.
Yes,
I
really.
will see if anybody wants to do a workshop. You can go to my Forest Flaneur website, and we can create a group if you want to do something else. But thank you very much, Mr. Tony. This was great. I hope everybody is getting better through the pandemic.
Yes, I hope so.
So Suzanne, please write to me. I don't know your email. I'd love to send you a thank you personal. If you give me your email in the chat, that would be great.
Okay, I will. Maybe let me see. Teman-teman, beliau sangat berterima kasih ya atas partisipasi teman-teman semuanya, terutama juga untuk Mr. Tony yang sudah memfasilitasi beliau untuk memberikan kesempatan kepada beliau untuk berbagi dengan kita. Ya, jadi kalau mau mengikuti workshop yang beliau punya, kita bisa ke email yang ada di bukan email ya, tadi website beliau ya.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else, Tony? Mr. Tony, thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Rosa. Thank you, Miss Susan.
You're very welcome.
Terima kasih sahabat semua yang sudah bergabung.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you, Miss.
You're very welcome, Valeria.
Bye.